What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. TJ here, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the best plays over on PrizePicks and Betr for tonight's 4-game NBA slate. It is January 8th, so if you're looking for the best plays, I got you covered. There aren't a ton of games on tonight, obviously, but we still do have some value. So first off, if you are new to the channel, hello, my name is TJ. In these daily pick videos, I give out a 6 flex slip over on PrizePicks where we try to 25 times our money together. And then we also build out a 5 flex slip over on Betr where we try to 10 times our money together. And if you guys are new to the channel, if you could please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that would be amazing. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. I'm also going to be giving away $50 if this video slip gets 75 likes. Now, we've done it before. I know we can do it again. Again, I'm giving away $50 if this video gets 75 likes. The only other things you have to do to enter are 1, subscribe to the channel, and then 2, show me or tell me in the reply section below your favorite player prop for tonight's 4-game NBA slate. And if we do get those 75 likes, I will be announcing the winner on my next video. Let's quickly talk about how we did on our most recent video. So for the second straight video, I wasn't able to actually finish and get my PrizePicks slip locked in. And we also went 2 for 5. I believe we went 3 for 6 because the one player prop that I had mentioned in our video for a 6 flex got removed. But yeah, wasn't good. But over on Betr, we were able to 2 times our money with our 5 flex slip, going 4 for 5. Turned 100 into 200. So we didn't get a return on our PrizePicks slip. We 2 times our money over on Betr, so no blood in our most recent pick video. And on top of that, we actually got hooked by Aaron Gordon under 7.5 RA. He finished at 8. Jamal Murray cleared, Vooch stayed under, Brunson and Harden stayed under. So our game stacks, our mini game stacks, almost were perfect, and we almost 10 times our money here, but again, unfortunately got hooked on Aaron Gordon. For anybody that consumes my content outside of just these daily pick videos, I had a really good day over on Twitter and also YouTube Shorts. So if you guys are just watching these daily pick videos, be on the lookout for when I also post these YouTube Shorts. Ironically, yesterday, this one got the least amount of views of my last, 6? And I actually hit this slip. So I gave out another 3-man power in the middle of the day yesterday over on PrizePicks, and we were able to 6 times our money, go 3 for 3 there with McBride over 10.5 points, Zion Williamson over assist, and then Jeremiah Fears under RA. And again, this slip was given out directly here on YouTube. And then over on Twitter, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, at Thomas Jordan IV, I also gave out 3 slips yesterday. One of them was a Betr slip, and I told people to lock it in before they went to bed, 100 into 1,000. And you guys can see it was eerily similar to the slip we built out over on YouTube 2 nights ago in our most recent pick video. And we ended up turning $100 into 1,000 with Harden and Jamal Murray, which were duplicating player props in our pick video. Then we had Steven Adams over PRA, Giannis over assists, and then Chimpagni over rebounds. So really good day over there on Twitter and on YouTube Shorts. So if you guys don't follow me over on Twitter, highly suggest doing that at Thomas Jordan IV. And then again, over here on YouTube, turn on my notifications so that when I do post these daily pick videos, but then also I throw out a short, you'll get notified. You can tail the slips. All right, guys, let's go ahead, jump into the matchups for tonight. We'll go over them. Then we're going to go back to PrizePicks. We're going to go back to Betr, and we're going to build out some slips. We have the Hornets hosting the Pacers. Charlotte at home, 3.5-point home favorites, 231.5 over under. We have the Bulls hosting the Heat. Miami, 7.5-point road favorites, 237.5 over under. We have the Timberwolves hosting the Cavs, probably the matchup of the night. Minnesota at home, 2.5-point favorites, 239.5 over under. And last but not least, we have the Utah Jazz hosting the Mavericks. Dallas, 6.5-point road favorites, 239.5 over under. So for anybody unaware of how we build our slips over here on our daily PrizePicks videos, we utilize a tool from Upside Tools called the Fantasy Player Props Optimizer. And before you think to yourself, what the hell is this? I just want to make you guys aware that this exact tool helped me profit over $8,900 in the month of December. So I use tools over at Upside, and the whole purpose of these tools are for plus EV bettors, our positive expected value. And this Fantasy Player Props Optimizer, the way that it works is you compare sportsbook lines and odds back to various DFS apps that use fixed payouts to help you find profitable long-term plays. So this tool is basically a line shopper. It takes all the supporting odds for different player props that are offered on PrizePicks to help show you where you're getting an edge over PrizePicks. They have a ton of different sports betting tools. Again, if I'm betting on fixed payouts like PrizePicks, Betr, Pick 6, Dabble, Underdog, I'm utilizing the Fantasy Player Props Optimizer, which is shown right now on the screen. If I'm betting over on any sports books, We have 25 different sports books that we have data for. The Game Lines Optimizer is going to show you the best plays for things like totals, spreads, over-unders, and all that fun stuff. There's also a esports discrepancy tool if you guys want to bet on, or if you do bet on things like Counter-Strike, Valorant, Call of Duty, and League of Legends. There's also a player props optimizer for player props on sports books, a low hold, and an arbitrage tool. Arbitrage is just free money basically when two sports books are so out of sync, you can hit lines on both sides and profit regardless of the outcome. If you guys want to learn more about arbitrage, go ahead and leave a comment in the section below. I'd love to talk about that maybe in a next video or a future video. But yeah, tons of great tools here. And again, all of these tools helped me profit over $8,900 in December. No fluke, no gimmick. If you guys want to sign up with Upside, right now you can use code TJYT, get 25% off your first month. There's a link in the description below, and you'll also get 5 days free. So you can come test out these tools for 5 days free of charge. You just have to have a card on file, because if you stay and you actually if you like the tools that are offered and you want to maintain your subscription, you'll obviously be charged for a monthly payment. But if you want to test out the tools for 5 days and you don't like them, you can just cancel prior to your 5 days being up, free of charge. So if you guys want to check it out, again, link in the description below. But let's go ahead, give this bad boy a quick refresh and see what we have for value. We're going to start with PrizePicks. We're going to build out a 6 flex slip as long as we have enough value, and it looks like we can make something work. And what I want to do here to start is actually change my filters. And I actually want to go ahead and require FanDuel. So all that's going to do is mean that only player props that have supporting odds from FanDuel are going to populate to this tool. FanDuel is the sharpest when it comes to setting their lines for NBA player props. DraftKings is number 2. So those are the 2 best. And then I want to hide push props. So any even props, like we had Siakam, 11 rebounds plus assists, that's an even prop. It doesn't end in 0.5. So if I hide push props, that player prop no longer populates, and we are going to build with what we have, so we don't have to worry about any push props. We're going to start with Dante DiVincenzo under 4.5 rebounds, minus 136 on FanDuel, minus 132 over here on DraftKings. So we'll head over to our PrizePicks board. We're going to type in Dante, and we're going to start with his under 4.5 rebounds. We got Najee Marshall under 5.5 rebounds, and we're just going to go right down the list. Now, again, I mentioned multiple times that PrizePicks is a fixed payout platform. So if you watch my daily pick videos, you probably already understand this by now because I talk about it on every one. But I would be doing a disservice if I don't talk about it on this one and somebody new is currently watching. So PrizePicks operates as a fixed payout platform. All that means is that it doesn't matter if you take more or less on any of these player projections. The only thing that actually changes your payout are the amount of player props you're adding into your parlay. Sure, you can do things like add in Demons and Goblins, but you should not be playing Demons and Goblins on PrizePicks. They're an absolute ripoff. So please don't if you are. The best slip type that you can possibly enter on PrizePicks is a 6 flex slip. Now, PrizePicks doesn't show you the odds for each individual leg inside their actual parlay, but they do tell you that if you're betting on PrizePicks, you get a 3 times payout if you enter a 2-man power. So that means that if I risk $1, I get $3, and it doesn't matter if I take Dante over rebounds or more rebounds or Najee more rebounds or less. It doesn't matter. My payout's always going to be a 3 times, right? So you guys can see I'm tinkering here. Doesn't matter what combination of these 2 players I add, I'm always going to get that 3 times payout. And again, that's because PrizePicks is a fixed payout platform. So they're not telling you the odds for each individual leg, but my payout doesn't change. So we can find what the odds are for each individual leg by just doing some math on the back end. So we're getting $1 to win $3. That means we're getting $2 profit. So our total parlay is at plus 200 odds, which means each individual leg in here is minus 137 odds. That means that we need to hit each individual leg or individual legs inside if we're playing 2-man powers on PrizePicks at a 57.8% clip. Building out 6 flex slips on PrizePicks, we only need to hit them at a 54.2% clip to be profitable in the long run. So 6 flex is clear 2-man powers every single day of the week. So I just wanted to run over that real quick. If you guys want to learn more, we have a bunch of educational tutorial videos over on our website, upside.tools, in our learning center. But that's basically what plus EV betting is knowing the math on the back end, what you're getting paid out for your parlay, comparing the odds that you're getting for those player props back to where you're actually playing them over on PrizePicks to find profitable plays in the long term. And this tool does all of that for you. We got Kyle Filipowski under 7.5 rebounds as well. So we'll add that in. And yes, Kyle Filipowski can go under rebounds and Najee Marshall can go under rebounds too. even though they're playing each other. Donovan Mitchell over 4.5 rebounds pairs pretty nicely with our Dante DiVincenzo. But again, I don't really believe in I love when PrizePicks does that. I don't really believe in correlation with NBA because there's so many shots getting put up that all of these things can happen even if they're in the same game. So I really just want to go on the best percent odds. Anthony Edwards under 9.5 RA. Let's take Tyler Hero over 3.5 assists, almost minus 140 over on FanDuel. So really good odds there. Tyler Hero over 3.5 assists. And then the only reason I don't want to take Anthony Edwards under RA is because we already have Dante under rebounds. Now, again, both can happen, but I would rather just play one, especially if they're on the same team and we're taking an under for rebounds, and even though this is RA. Take Dante over points because we have his under rebounds. Evan Mobley over RA looks pretty good, and we played Tyler Hero. We're going to add in Evan Mobley over 12.5 RA, and that is going to be our 6 flex. So we got Evan Mobley over 12.5 RA, and this is going to be the 6 flex slip over on PrizePicks. Just like that, built out a slip utilizing the Fantasy Player Props Optimizer over on Upside. We have Dante under 4.5 rebounds, Najee under 5.5 rebounds, Kyle Filipowski under 7.5 rebounds, Donovan Mitchell, I almost said Dante Mitchell, over 4.5 rebounds, Tyler Hero over 3.5 assists, and Evan Mobley over 12.5 RA. Now, actually, well, look at that. We just saw Donovan Mitchell get locked right there. So if I played that slip and then posted the video, you guys wouldn't have even had a chance to tail Donovan Mitchell. But that's okay. We just saw it get locked. And we'll add in Keontae George over 10.5 RA. Perfect. I was going to remove Evan Mobley because I just talked about how we didn't want to play Dante under rebounds and then Anthony Edwards under RA, and then I did it with Donovan Mitchell and Mobley. So that would have been bad. All right, guys. So I'm going to add in Naz Reid under 3-pointers made of 2.5, and that is going to be our slip. So we have our same 5 player props that we just had. Donovan Mitchell got ripped off the board, which is going to happen because we were getting a really good edge on him. And we added in Naz Reid under 3-pointers made. So this is the slip. It's Dante under rebounds, Najee under rebounds, Filipowski under rebounds, Tyler Hero over assists, Evan Mobley over RA, Naz Reid under 3-pointers made. Now what I want to do is we're going to jump over to Betr, and I'm going to show you how much better the value is over on Betr in comparison to PrizePicks. It's night and day. You can see all the green plays. You can see the unbelievable value. So let's go quickly. Again, because I want to get the slip entered. I tweeted out another slip last night. Again, if you guys follow me over there on Twitter at ThomasJordanIV, trying to go back-to-back. Already posted this slip. So hopefully you guys tailed. And if you don't, go follow me. We'll head over here. We got LaMelo Ball under rebounds. And again, the best slip types over on Betr are a 5 flex slip, the exact same as PrizePicks, but if you go 3 for 5, you get a 0.5 times payout, and if you go 3 for 5 on PrizePicks, you only get a 0.4 times payout. We got Jaquez over 3.5 assists. I already took his RA. I'm totally okay with taking him over 3.5 assists. We got Nikola Jovic over points plus assists. We got Bam under 13.5 RA. I'm going to skip over these for now. We just played Dante. We missed out on Donovan Mitchell over on PrizePicks. This is the best part about having multiple accounts on multiple different DFS apps. Sometimes they lag behind. Oh, I mean, that couldn't have been worse timing. Just kidding. Betr was on the ball there with Donovan Mitchell over rebounds, so we missed out on that. Let's see what else we have. Let's give this a quick refresh. Lauri Markkanen over RA. Let's get that added. Minus 146 over on FanDuel. Unbelievable odds. Is this on the board? Is it not here? Sometimes what Betr will do is they don't refresh their board. So this Lauri play might, see, we just got to give this a quick refresh. So that is there. So we have Lauri, we have LaMelo, we have Jaquez. We need 2 more plays. I'm okay with taking Jovic over points plus assists, even though we have Jaquez. And I know I kind of just talked about that, but points is a little bit different than RA and just like rebounds and assists. So let's take Jovic. He was right there. I don't know why I did that. Jovic over. Is this gone also? Do I have to refresh one more time? Actually, might have got removed. And again, you guys are watching. I keep saying it again, and I'm sorry. That's my favorite thing to say. You guys are watching me build these slips in real time. This is my process. Doesn't change. So this play, Jovic did get removed. Kevin Huerter under points. See, we keep refreshing. We keep seeing better value. It looks like the Markkanen RA came down a little bit, but still really good value. Let's add in Kevin Huerter under 12.5 points, and then we just need one more play. Damn, I wish we got in under 12.5 points. And then let's take Diabate under 11.5 rebounds. Wow, that's brutal. Whew. That is brutal. They are quick right now. They are quick right now. We might just have to make a... See how fast that thing updates, guys? LaMelo and Markkanen both got ripped, and this thing automatically updated. Whew. This is tough. This is tough. I didn't expect this value to just get ripped on us like it is. You know what? We're just going to build a 6-man. We're just building this. We got Jaquez over 3.5 assists, Herter under 12.5 points, Diabate under 11.5 rebounds. I'm going to play this as a perfect play. 50 is going to win me $300. So this is what we're going to enter over on Betr. We don't have enough value to enter a 5 flex right now, and I don't want to use duplicating player props that we just entered over on PrizePicks. So that's going to do it, guys. This is the 3-man. We had our 6 flex over on PrizePicks. Again, hopefully you did enjoy this content. Hit that subscribe button if you aren't already. Hit that like button. So if we get to 75 likes, I'll be doing a $50 giveaway on our next pick video. And then turn on that notification bell. So whenever I do go live or post this type of content, or maybe I do a YouTube short later in the afternoon, you guys get notified and you can tail and hit some winners with me. But I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Catch you on the next video.